Hey, I'm David K from New Jersey, and today we're going to be smoking 2 pig heads. That's a delicacy in many, many countries. Not here, but we're going to do it. We've done it before, and I didn't film it. This time, I'm going to film it, show you how we did it. Okay, so first I want to show off my Pit Boss tool belt. Okay, as you can see, got everything I need to do the smoking process. I'll be honest, I'm not going to use any one of these things, but I do like wearing it. Okay, so, like I said, 2 pig heads, all right? Now last night, I took the pig heads and I put them in bags and I whipped up a sauce and threw it all together, olive oil, paprika, some pepper stuff and salt, and rubbed it all in there. And then I let it sit overnight. So it's been going for probably 15, 16 hours, so plenty of flavor in here. As you can see, here's Mr. Piggy. Now when you're doing this process, especially if you have 2 pigs, you can name the pigs because they kind of look like little pets. Now I didn't name them because that would be weird, but you could. So feel free to name the pigs if you want. Like I said, you'd be considered a weirdo. Alright, so I'm going to get these guys out of here. Now I got my Traeger grill all warmed up outside. Now last time I did a video, I had my Traeger out on the deck. But since then, it was 3 years ago, since then I built a smoke hut just for my Traeger, just to keep it out of all of the weather. So as you can see, here's my guys right here. Unnamed, as mentioned. So they're well seasoned and they're ready to go. Okay, so I got the 2 pig heads here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Traeger wireless thermometer and I'm going to shove it somewhere in this pig. Since I'm not an expert on this and I haven't shoved too many of these things in pigs' heads, I'm just going to try to find an area, and in the ear seems like a good one. Well, it's not working there. That's not working there. So I'm trying to find a good meaty area, and with the pig, you got the skull, so it's kind of hard. What we're trying to do is with the pig head, all the jowls here, this is all meat, this is all really good. So I guess I'm going to try to get in there somehow to get an idea of where it is. Okay, so there's my thermometers in there. I'm also going to sprinkle some rub just on the outside. Not that it's going to need much more flavor. And then what we're going to do is I'm running a little late, unfortunately, so we're going to smoke it for about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, and then I'm gonna cook it a little more, probably at a higher temperature to boost up the speed. Okay, so let's go out into the yard. I'll go into the smoke hut and I'll show you how we put it on the grill, what they look like. Okay, so you can see the color, beautiful, ready to go. So let's go over to the smoke hut. Alright, as you can see, my Traeger is nice and comfy inside this hut with some electronics. We've got a big fan here pulling out the smoke when need be. And then we've got some lights in here, electricity, everything that we need. Alright, first guy, get on here. Nice. The wire there. And then the second guy. Look at him. Alright. I'll plug in the gloves off. Plug in the thermostat here. Alright. So, got it going. I'll close them up. And then leave it on here for 3 hours. See what happens. So the hut was made, I think, about a year, maybe 2 years ago. Not totally sure, but we have electric. We got a pilot light here, and a lot of this stuff is provided by different electronic companies. A great fan here to pull out the smoke by Night Electronics out of Texas. Provided that fan, and we've got some Spellsberg from Germany enclosures. Other power supply stuff in here from Alltech Corp in wonderful Flemington, New Jersey. But when it's snowing, when it's raining, we just close it up. Because of the wireless thermometer, have to open it for another 3 hours. That's a little sign there. And if you remember from my old video, when I was on the deck, there was a play set here, and that's exactly what this is. This is the play set made into a wonderful smokehouse. All right, well, we'll see in about 3 hours. Come here, I want to show you. So what I've decided to do is take some of the juices, the marinade that I had, which is pretty much garlic infused, and try to get it into the skin of the pig head. And the pig head skin is really tough, especially since it's not anywhere near done. It's not a turkey skin, that's for sure. So we'll just throw some of this in there. Here and there. I'll tell you, this is really tough. Yeah, put some in the mouth. Just to get it all over the place. Alright. Yeah, I'll do some more later. Right now, that's about it. So I also wanted to mention, buddy, get out. Buddy, out. Let's go. Come here. Hey, out. So I want to mention I'm using apple flavored wood today, and so I always put my flavors in a 5-pound or a 5-gallon pail like that, keeps it fresh. So we're using the apple, the Traeger. I also heard of another company making some wood, pellet wood for these grills. A lot of cool little flavors, jalapeno flavors, things like that. So I'm going to be trying those guys out. But I always use the apple for the pork, and it seems to work well. So for now, we'll leave the 2 heads going. We're only like an hour into it, so fairly young, and we'll see in a little while. Okay, so it's after 3 hours now. We're smoking. I wanted to smoke a little more, but I have a time issue here, so we're going to go right into cooking. Put it up to about 300 or so degrees. Well, let's take a look at the 2 pig heads after 3 hours of smoke. I do want to mention, if I didn't mention before, I'm using apple wood. I usually do that with pork. Ooh, beautiful. Looks like they're coming along just fine. This guy needs a dentist. All right, so I'm gonna pump it up a little. Probably to 300, get them cooking. All right, and then we'll see you back here in maybe about an hour and a half or so. I'll check the temperature. Right now, the internal temperature is 147, so I want to definitely get up to 160. All ready? Nice. Okay, so we got about an hour of cooking in there at 300 degrees, maybe more than an hour. So we're gonna see where we are. Now the internal temperature is 174, which is a lot more than I would normally do, but it's a pig head. So who the hell knows what's going on inside pig heads? And we wanna make sure everything's cooked. So let's see what it looks like. These guys look like they're cooking just fine. Those ears are gonna be great for my dog. And I'm telling you, man, this could still go further. So I'm still going to let it keep going a little more. Just a little more. Maybe the internal temperature, according to the Traeger thermometer, is 174. I might just make sure it goes to close to 180 just to be safe. It is a head, and we do eat the brain, so it's kind of cool. You split it open, so I want to make sure all that stuff is cooked. So, hey buddy, come here, come here, come here. You want to see what happens to doggies that don't behave? There it is, right there. You got to start behaving. You got to listen. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. A little more, and then we're going to be ready to start cutting it up. It's going to be great. Cool. Okay, so we're going to take them off the grill now. We're going to stop the smoking, stop the cooking, and then we're going to just deal with it. The internal temperature, according to the thermometer, is close to 200, so well cooked. I just wanted to make sure. It still seems a little softer than I would. If I could have smoked it for like 6 or 7 or 8 hours, it would probably be better. But I think it's going to be really, really good anyway. I'm going to put my rubber gloves on wherever they are. Okay. these guys in. Once again, no names. We are calling two guys. Brother and sister, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? So, we'll bring them in. They look great. They look super. So here they are. Two pig heads. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Some hot sauce. Eat the eyes. Buddy, you're going to get an ear, right? It's kind of spicy, though. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to rinse it off for you. All right, let's see how it works out.